Mark, you've got a neat story of kind of putting yourself forward. You know, I always say that it's not a question of looking at things and jumping to conclusions, but concluding to jump. This guy concluded to jump and show up in Philadelphia for the some things we were doing, and give a little bit of your story.
I first met Steve Harrison on the phone. He was recommended to me by a consultant that I paid a little bit of money to, and he recommended that I advertise on RTIR. At the time, I was a self-publisher, publishing out of my garage, selling on Amazon.com in a niche market, which is basically foreign language oriented, foreign language courses, which is not normally a very lucrative field. After taking Steve's subscription to RTIR, I was able to propel a home-based publishing business from basically nil to #2 bestseller on Amazon.com in 2006. Then I decided to take those figures, and I was receiving the emails regularly, of course, from Steve. And I stood up when Steve said, "Have you received 500 emails from me?" And I stood up because I did get a lot of emails, but I paid attention to them. And I met with Steve and the group in Philadelphia in January of 2007. And through Steve's program, I was actually able to meet a literary agent, January of 2007. By November 2007, in the Flatiron Building here in New York, I sold my entire audio line to Macmillan Audio, and my books and all of my audio courses are now in Barnes & Noble and Borders, and I am the spokesperson for Macmillan Audio's Behind the Wheel foreign language products. So, thank you. And I say this not to impress you, but rather to impress upon you how valuable Steve Harrison has been in my life, the massive impact that he and an agent by the name of my manager, Peter Miller, has had, the contacts, the expertise. It's impossible to find all of these elements together in the same place at the same time, and an absolute bargain for the money. Now, I had to take a leap of faith, and I took that leap of faith knowing that if I did nothing, I would get nothing. But if I would take a chance and visualize and use the age-old concept of faith, seeing something before it actually happened, and using a proven venue. I mean, this is a tried and true approach that Steve has. So I just want to say I went from nothing to actually I'm on the top of I have to say I'm thrilled to be representing Macmillan Audio and the Behind the Wheel audio line, and I'm thrilled to say to you that Steve Harrison and his group has made all the difference.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks so much.